Hello everybody. I hope you're all having a good day. Just wanted to try to come on and give you a little update about how my rehab is going after my surgery. I said earlier in one of my videos that I would try to document how things were going, and my plan was to kind of take some video during therapy and that kind of stuff, but they kind of frown upon taking videos in those settings, I guess because of other patients who are there and maybe the HIPAA rules and such. But so I can't really get any video of my actual PT sessions, but it's been just over a month since I had my surgery. I had the surgery on December the 5th and got out of the hospital on December the 7th, and today is January the 7th, so it's been right at a month since I got out of the hospital. So I've been trying to do everything that the doctor told me to do. Been trying to follow the physical therapist's instructions to a T. Doing all the exercises they gave me. I started out with about 4 weeks of therapy in home, just because I felt it was going to be too difficult to travel for therapy. And I just started my outpatient physical therapy this past week on Thursday. And boy, is it different from the in-home. When I leave there, I really feel like I've done something. But anyway, the good thing is the therapists that I've seen say that I'm doing really well. I'm probably ahead of where I should expect myself to be. But they told me too that I could probably start out doing some outdoor walking now. So today I have come over to the Campbell University's Pollinator Park. If you've never been here, it's just it's a part of the old Keith Hill Golf Course. I think locally it's referred to as the old back nine. They got about 400 acres in here. Lots of access roads and then some trails. And so it's fairly level with not a lot of incline or decline. Not a whole lot of roots to worry about like there are on some trails. So I feel very, very safe walking here by myself, considering, you know, I mean, I'm safe, safe from injury, safe from tripping and falling. So, and then even if I do, it's just a phone call away and somebody can get here to help me. But anyway, let me show you kind of where we're at. So I'm kind of at a junction where this is a road I just came down, and that's the entrance and exit to Parkway. Here's one of the trails. This is the Fritillary Trail. Sourwood Trail goes to the left. And then if you continue this way, you know, you're on just an old service road, and it takes you around to the river trails. And those trails are a little steep to get down to the river, but then once you're down at the river, they're pretty flat, but some beautiful views of the Cape Fear down there. So I'm not sure how far I'm going to walk. I've got an hour because I've got another thing I got to do in an hour, but I'm just going to walk for an hour, see where I end up. But I'm getting ready to come to a junction in the road where if I were to go left, I'd go back out to the main road in the park exit, or if I go right, it takes me down toward the river trails. Another thing about this, being it was an old golf course, is the golf cart path runs throughout this area. So, you know, if you're not comfortable walking on sandy or gravelly roads, you can always get on the cart path. They don't allow vehicles on the cart paths, trying to keep them preserved for just walking. But I mean, you can get in here and walk for miles and never walk the same path. But it's a beautiful little park, open to the public. So if you get an opportunity, I'd come out here and check it out. It's all cared for by volunteers, but a really nice place to be. You can see here, this is called the Tobacco Barn Path. It's only 1/10 of a mile. I've been out there before, but it just goes out to a little old tobacco shed full of tobacco sticks. And then as I get on down here, there's another trail that goes off to what's called the Wood Duck Pond. Now, last time I was here, it's pretty dry. That was way back in the summer. But, you know, we've had a little rain, so it went a squirrel. Squirrel. Anyway, it was pretty dry, but I'm not going to get off the main roads again. I don't want to place myself in jeopardy of a tripping hazard, so I'm just going to keep walking. If I see anything else that you may be interested in here, I'll show you. But right now, I'm going to hop off. All right, I'm out. All right, I've got off the service road and got out down to the river trail where the parking is for that, and then I decided to come back to the main parking lot using the cart path. So I thought I'd give you a look at it. It's really a nice, easy walk. And the infrastructure that was here for the golf course is still exists. I'll show you this. I just passed the Pawpaw Trail just a little ways back, so I could actually take this shortcut 1/10 of a mile back, or also getting ready to go across the Horned Owl Cut, which leads you back to the Wood Duck Pond. That is if you venture off of the cart path. But this is the types of bridges they have in here. So, you know, whether you're a runner, a hiker, a bicycler, you know, all of this is a great place to come to enjoy some nature and enjoy some quiet. I did just pass a group of people that are in here. Looks to be camping for the weekend, but other than that, I've only passed one family, husband, wife, and their 3 kids, one in a stroller. So that tells you how easy it is. But then I also, somebody in the truck passed me on the way out, as I was coming in. So while this is really a great place to come and hang out and exercise, it's not used a whole lot. I kind of like it that way because I like the peace and quiet. But yeah, it's a really good place to come, and I would encourage you to check it out. Again, there's no fees, no it's open to the public, and all they do ask is if you feel so inclined, you can make a donation, because this is all run on volunteer effort and money. So full of a lot of native birds. I'm not sure where this goes, but I'm going to stick to the cart path and just see where it takes me, because again, I can walk on this and feel comfortable that I'm not going to fall. But the other thing is, I might have to cut the video off so I can use my poles. So if I run across anything else that looks interesting, I will definitely come back on and let you guys see it. All right, I'm out. All right, I thought I was coming over to the Fox Island portion of this park, but I was wrong. There's actually another little section here. I'm not even sure which meadow this is, but you can see this used to be one of the fairways. If you can see all the way to the horizon there, that's the Fox Island. There's another huge gully there, but up there at that sign, you can actually head back down to the river loop and cross the gully really low and get back onto the other side over to the Fox Island. And then of course the cart path wraps up around, and if you can see just over the hill, there's some cars. That's that group I passed, but that's where the other river loop trail goes down to the river. So, you know, this is I've been out here quite a bit myself, but I don't know how in the world I missed this. But this is another, again, this is one of the old fairways. They now call them meadows because, of course, they're not maintaining them for golf. But you can see the golf course, or excuse me, the cart path runs right down here beside it. And, you know, if you bring kids over here, there's plenty of woods that they can explore, look around at nature. I've seen a plethora of birds out here today, several different species. Not tried to identify any of them, but just you know, right in their backyard, right off the main road. And once you get here, it is you know, you can hear a few sounds of traffic, but it's like you're out, way out somewhere. So again, if you get a chance, come out here and check it out. All right, I'm out. All right, so I'm nearing the end of my walk. This is the first time since surgery, like I said, that I've been out on anything that even resembles a trail. I've been walking for almost 40 minutes, and I can feel it in my knees. I can feel my left knee swelling up a little bit, but hey, I'll hit it with some ice when I get back, and it should be okay. As you walk around the perimeter of these woods on the cart path, you pass all these little trails that meander through the woods to different places, and they got some really cool names. I can't remember all of them. I have to share them with you another time. But let me show you where I'm at right now. If you can see up there is where my vehicle is. And this, of course, is another one of the old fairways, now referred to as a meadow. Not sure which meadow that is, but again, to this side you have all kind of woods that kids can play in and explore. But yeah, it's been a good walk. Makes me wish I could do more, go faster, but that's coming. Like I said, I'm only a month out and able to walk for 40 minutes. I don't know how far it is. When I get back to the vehicle, I'm going to check my phone. I actually set a track so I can determine how far I've been and how long it took. It's not going to be a good number, but considering where I'm at, it'll be a good number to me. The fact that I'm even out here is a blessing from God, and the abilities He gave surgeons and physical therapists, and Karen's ability to take care of me at first, and now my desire to get well so I can get back about His business. So anyway, I'm almost back, and once I get there, take my pack off and get back in the seat, I'll give you an update on how far and the time that it took me. Alright, I'm out. Okay, so I'm back at the car, and I stopped the timer on my walk. I actually walked 1.72 miles, and it took me 46 minutes and 44 seconds. So that was a walking pace of 27-minute miles. So like I said, the numbers aren't that great, but the fact that I am back out walking, that's excellent. That's probably all I'll do as far as physical therapy today, other than put ice on this knee, because it is well, of course, you know I had both knees done, but the left one's the one that's being a little aggravating, and so I got to take care of it a little bit more. So anyway, that's where I stand. 1 month after surgery, able to walk almost 2 miles, and you know, I've got time to get back to the other appointment I was talking about and make that work out. So yeah, stick with me. You know, give me a like on the video, subscribe, that'd be great, and hopefully in a couple of months I'll be out on the big trail, be able to show you some beautiful vistas, and that's the goal. So anyway, until next time, I'll see you out here. All right, I'm out.